Okay. Let's see if we're up and running. It's gonna take a moment to see if it's working. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello. Perfect. Okay. Playing with my chat settings now. Really shouldn't be. Do not want a view counter, thank you. Okay, this will be fine. Okay, well, here we are. I still don't have music playing, but that's fine. I might put out that I'm live. Maybe I should this time. Do you want to come with me on that adventure of telling people that I'm live? Let me see. There we are. I know I already have this save, but we're doing this anyway. God, it's a little tiny bit laggy, but that's not too bad. I do feel weird about the positioning of the mic. My mom said it's fine, but I'm unnecessarily nervous. Boop. Boop, boop. Not even gonna tag it. Just throwing it up. And fuck. Let me make it a story. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna try and post it on other things. That's just too much work. Oh, here we are. So last week we were working on this character. We did all this stuff, designing an outfit. I can't remember if I did the colors on stream or not, but I put the colors down. I need to play with my bitrate. 1 second. God, I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Hello. Okay, there we go. I'm doing things. I'm working on it. There we are. Okay, so yes, we did this last week, and this week we are in the full swing of the proper drawing. I did a basic sketch of him in his outfit. Which I figure's not too bad. So I'm watching my the lag between my streaming. My iPad goes through like I'm in a different setup. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm in a different setup this week. You were trying to make it work. Just cause, sometimes you gotta. Which is vague, but I'm using my mom's Mac because we thought that might work better. But it does mean I sort of last minute put together all of this nonsense. So we are doing our best. We're working. to close so many tabs. I am such a mess right now. Listen. We do our best out here. We live our best lives. We try, and sometimes we fuck it up. But we live. Okay, back to it. So, let's do the sketch. Got the body. Got the full body. I'm not sure how I feel about it, admittedly, but it will do. So now I'm just doing a bunch of unnecessary detail on sort of the clothing because I wanted to. It was definitely a foolish decision on my part, but it is what I'm doing, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with it. You have the option of bowing out. I've decided that this is all lace. The problem being, I don't actually know how to draw lace. Hi, Griffin. How are you? I've decided to draw lace, and it's a poor decision on my part, but I'm doing it anyway. Mwah. I hope you're doing good. I'm Eepy. I'm also Eepy. Aren't we all Eepy? The missile is Eepy. Oh, fuck. There we go. It's too late. I've already started drawing the lace. Look at this. Look at this. I'm doing fucking pixel art, dude. The missile has had a long day of blasting bandits and doing the other thing that I don't remember. That it is literally pixels. It's literally pixels. Look at this little guy. He's pixels. He's pixels, I'm pixels. Lace is a terrible choice. It's just a bad choice, babe. But I'm doing it anyway. Lace is just shapes, really. And aren't all things just shapes? All things are just shapes. I'm trying to simplify it. I don't know how to simplify it. That's part of the not knowing how to draw lace part. Oh, I'm not even using the right brush. Which brush was I using? I don't know. I'm suggesting. This is suggesting. Does this not look like suggesting to you? I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting the lace. I'm just suggesting it in pixels. In pixel format. I stopped. It is pixel lace, but when you zoom out, it'll all like, it'll all come together. It's all coming together. I literally stopped drawing this last week because I got to this part and literally did not know where to go from here in terms of lace shapes. But I'm feeling funky, I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling confident. It'll all come together. What? What do you want, my homie, my guy? What do you want from me? I'm just out here straight vibing. Okay? I've never made a poor decision in my life. I miss you too. I always miss you. I might be coming up next week because I have a bunch of things I need to do. I need to grab a bunch of my painting supplies from the apartment, and I need to go to the ROM with a friend, and I need to go to the doctor's. You don't have to clean. I also live there. You don't have to clean because I'm coming over. I mean, you should clean for your own sake, but you don't have to clean on my account. Bro, what? What do you want from me? Has my bed been moved? I mean, I am probably gonna sleep on it. I say that I'm probably going to go up. I literally have not called my doctor to make an appointment for next week, nor have I mentioned to my parents that I plan on going to the apartment soon. So probably should do either of those things. And why did you push my bed? Why, was it in your way? Did you lose something? Don't bruh me, babe. Don't bruh me. I've done nothing wrong in my life. I'm just deeply irresponsible. Oh, the guys came to do the filters. Yeah, rip them. Rip them having to get around my room. I left it a mess. I left it such a mess. I literally did not finish cleaning it or start cleaning it when I was supposed to clean it all semester, and I didn't at any point. It's fine. You don't need to push it back. I can push it back. I'm strong. I'm a big boy. Is this suggesting lace? I think this is suggesting. Yo, you were on call with Mal. I was on call with Mal last night. She called me unprompted, and I actually picked up. It was nice. We had a good chat about fish. You called me and I didn't answer? When? I rarely answer because I rarely notice when someone has called because my phone is always on silent. Fish. Definitely not human fish, just fish. Totally not bipedal fish. It was like a few weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I've done that to my mother countless times by accident. I'm not good at answering the phone. Well, I'm not good at noticing when I'm given a phone call. Yeah, DB. We were talking about, that'll work. You can repeatedly call me and eventually I'll notice. Human fish, so mermaids. They're kind of mermaids. Yeah, they're basically mermaids. It's basically Luca, but in Northern Ontario. Davey's just a funny little guy. Davey's a human boy with no issues. So, jot that down. Davey has never had a problem in his life. And his extended family definitely does not live in the lake. And Pith can see. Listen, we know. Pith can read, so Pith must be able to see. Surely. And spiders are real. These are all things that are true. Don't shake me. Don't shake the baby. You're gonna give me shaken baby syndrome, and that's bad. That's an epidemic. Sound. Fuck. There, see? Lace suggested. Perfectly suggested. I think that was reasonable. Oh, just so you know, the part of Craterville that's in the lake is called Crater in the Lake, cause it's in the lake. Cause it's like Niagara on the lake, but it's Crater in the Lake. Yeah, get it? They have electricity down there. Everything about Craterville is so fucking stupid. That's what makes it amazing. That's why we love it so. Coddle. It's Coddle. Queth of the Wild. Wow, my lines are so wibbly wobbly. Fucking hell. I'm in pain. Help me. Oh my god. If I can't make this curve, I'm going to weep openly. Breath of the Weath. Leg. Breath of the Weath. Fuck. I've got this. This is fine. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, also, I didn't figure out how to do music this week. Because I was literally setting this up. immediately before stream. I spent the hour before stream desperately. There's sports noise. Oh yeah, there's sports happening outside. You can hear the sports? That's hilarious. Yeah, that's the soccer people. They're here all summer. I kind of blocked them out. I didn't even notice they were there, really. You get used to them. They're a bunch of random kids and stuff. It is, in fact, kids and whistles. That's the entire population of my backyard right now. There's kids on campus now. Is it summer program kids? The school behind us only like just got out for the summer, I think. I actually don't even know if they're no, it's July. They're out for the summer, but there's theater summer camps. Is there? I didn't even know that. Like, so it's like children's summer camps? Don't. Children's summer camps, that's wild. I know school ends in June, I just forgot that it was July. Oh, yeah, that's one of the dogs yelling. Who knows which one? I think that sounds like it was probably Oak. They were going hog wild earlier. So, I'm counting my blessings that they've chilled a little bit. Phineas and Ferb did teach me nothing. You think I remember numbers? Hell no, I'm fucking stupid. Dude, it took me 10 minutes to log into my Twitch account today. I just need you to know that. It took me 10 minutes to figure out how to log into my Twitch account. Just because it was on a new computer. It shouldn't take you that long. Apparently I didn't connect my email to my streaming account, so it took me a while to figure that out. I know about streaming. I think logging into an account doesn't even have anything to do with streaming at that point. That's a life issue. Also, am I too loud? Am I too loud? Is this fine? I literally didn't adjust my volume at all. So I have no idea what I sound like. I've done no test streams on this computer. I don't even have my overlay. I have my overlay, but I'm using a different thing to stream to multiple places, so it's like, don't bless your heart me. Oh, I'm glad my volume's fine. Okay. Don't bless my heart. Oh, good. Okay. As long as it's still fine. I just noticed that it went red for a moment on OBS, and I was concerned. Don't! This is not the southern United States. You don't get to bless your heart me. This is Ontario, thank you very much. Do not comment on how... why should I get American Trucker Sim? Don't you just drive? I don't even drive in real life. You want me to get American Trucker Sim? I would die instantly. Is it good, at least? I've been playing a different game lately. Obviously, because I don't own American Truck Sim. Is it fun? What do you do other than drive? I mean, all you do is drive. You drive. Can I just, like, ride in your back seat and have you drive? That sounds great. I can man the radio and just play really obnoxious songs. You rear-ended a guy? Philip in your class, who's actually driven semi-trucks, has played Trucker Sim. I hope he found it a return to his trucker days. Why did you rear-end a guy? I mean, I assume you didn't do it on purpose. I'm listening. Doing. You couldn't stop. Isn't that what the brakes are for? Couldn't stop, but he was there. Did you get, like, fined? Did you have to exchange insurance information? What? How deep does this game go? You paid $540. Damn. That's expensive. Then again, that's not even as much as our rent is, so maybe that's a fine amount. It is a semi-truck. That probably did a lot of damage. You think that was a different... How many crashes have you been in that game? Or is that all you do? Three. Jesus Christ. Wow. They need to revoke your fictional driver's license. That's a lot. Don't just crash. Are you sure you don't just crash people? Because it's starting to sound like you just look for targets. They can't revoke Ricky Savage of Rick's Pick'em? Is that your name? Is that who you are? Is that who you've always been? Ricky Savage of Rick's Pick'em? Holy shit. That's your trucker persona. New Hideo Kojima cinematic universe OC. Ricky Savage of Ricky's Pick'em. I think we should all have trucker personas. I think that would benefit us greatly. I saw the Drawfee crew did some trucking sim streams for Pride Month last month. Big rigs for the gays or something like that. Trans rigs. Trans rigs, that's what it was. It's like the white weed guys start. Oh, that's so true. You've got to have in your Sims. You've got to be a character, or else what's even the point? In my Stardew playthrough with Eris, we are based on birds, and I accidentally made myself a super shady ex-mafia guy who has tracking devices on all the villagers, and does crime. It was not on purpose, but this is where we ended up. Jackamar, my beloved. He's a criminal. Thank you. Eris and I had a really good time. We didn't even mean for it to be roleplay, and then, you know, I just can't help myself. Have din. Have good din. I had pizza. Love you. Mwah. Mwah. Goodbye. At least I've got this part of the lace done. You know what the extra fun part of all this is that after I do all this little detailing, I have to go in with a bigger brush and, like, do my proper liner over it. Because obviously having liner this thin is unacceptable for me personally, so I have to, like, vary it up in some places, which will probably mean kind of fucking up some of my work. But we don't worry about that, alright? All in due time. All in due time, my friends. We get there when we get there. We make our mistakes. So on and so forth. another fun fact, I've literally done nothing else for ArtFight this year, despite how very prepared I am. Like, look at all these characters I want to draw this month. And I haven't even... this is the only one I've started on. It is a lot of effort. It is a lot of effort for no reason. I went into this and went, you know what, this guy likes French, like 17th century French kind of outfits. And I thought, that kind of stuff has a lot of detail in it. Wouldn't it be fun to just do so much detail? That'd be so fun. And now I'm here. The best part is that all of this is lace, including this part. So, but this is like a looser lace. It's not like, it's like not looser, it's like thicker. So you don't get a lot of detail in it. So I can fudge it a little bit more. I just need to figure out the best way to fudge it. So we're just gonna wing it. I didn't even look up. I thought about looking up references for drawing lace and how to shortcut lace. Did I? No, I forgot. And then an hour before stream, I decided to change my entire setup. So we're on our own. We're gonna make it work, you know? I think. Where's my phone? What did I put? Oh shit. Oh, there it is. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing our best. We're just vibing. It's vibes all the way down, man. I'm also using, obviously I'm using Restream. It says it in the corner. It's pretty gross. I can't give it to the watermark because I don't pay for it, but I'm gonna need to pay for it soon because there's a third site I want to stream on, but with the free version you can only stream on 2. But so far this seems like it's a lot more stable than last stream was. So that's a vibe. I'm liking that. So maybe I will invest in this. It also might be because I'm using my mother's computer. Ugh. Putting my feet up on her desk. Sorry, Mom. Okay. I need to make my lines here like really light, which is very difficult because I don't want to stick out too much because, as I said, this is more compact, so it's not as detailed. How rude, right? It's such a gross little watermark. It doesn't even look good. Not to drag Restream or anything. sorry guys, but the colors aren't great, right? Looks kind of dreadful. Not to be judgy, but I am judging a little bit. Especially when the rest of the site looks alright. Like, it's not too bad. Everything's pretty well designed. Except for that thing. It's like, why is the colors like that? Why is the gradient like that? Why did they make that decision that they made? I'll never know. I'll never know. You'll never know. Actually, we might be able to know. We could probably ask someone. People are, like, available nowadays. Shapes and colors. And then once I get through all of this lining and all of this designing, I get to color it. And then I have to decide whether or not I'm rendering it. Which is an exercise in just how much do I hate myself, you know? Do I really want to shade and highlight this whole thing? Kind of do. It'd look nicer. It's also going to take a lot more time, especially since I'm pretty slow. I've done very little art lately. In fact, the only personal art I've really done... Rendering is when you do, like, the shadows and highlights. So it's like, you know, I'll have shadow here. That didn't work. I'll have a shadow here and around the eyes and blah 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 blah. And you can get really detailed with rendering. I usually do it pretty blocky. But it is part of the drawing. I mean, it's like the end stage. At least for me, it's the end stage. Some people do it as part of their line art. They do like the black sort of shadows in their line art in the cross hatching. But I do an overlay layer over the color and over the line art. So it's a third step in the process for me, and for most people, it's sort of this third, fourth step after the coloring. I have a lot of steps in my drawing. I do like so many different sketches of like the same thing. I end up with so many layers. The transition from Photoshop to Procreate was so hard for me because my style when I was using Photoshop was like every little shape was a different layer, and I had to switch that up with Procreate because Procreate doesn't allow you to have infinite layers, which I think has been good for me. I think that has actually benefited me greatly, because I have documents I can open without lagging horribly. I have a Photoshop document that takes 2 minutes to open because it has so many layers. It's a crime of some sort, for sure. I shouldn't have been allowed to do that. In my defense, it's a map that has like 5 different versions of it, so it kind of needed all those layers. And, you know, now when I run out of layers, I just duplicate the document. It is a long time to open. I don't use Photoshop anymore because Photoshop disagrees with my business practices. We'll say that. It disagrees with how I do things. It doesn't like to open anymore. And my laptop truly is struggling in its life. So, it's a lot to ask of it. It's just really easy to hit a layer limit, you know? I usually end up hitting layer limit while I'm doing my rendering because I like to use a lot of different layers for it. Like I'll do one layer of shadow, and then I'll do another layer of shadow, and then I'll do one type of highlights, and then another type of highlights, and then I'll do a color gradient, and then you've hit whatever you hit 103 layers, and you suffer a little bit. You have to figure out what's necessary. I still hit that all the time, like literally all the time. But you know, it's fine. Hi, Mal. Yes, I think things are going okay. It was a bit of a rush to get everything together. Because I completely switched everything. I'm using my mother's computer, so I had to put everything together an hour before stream, and I started stream 5 minutes late, because it took me 10 minutes to log into Twitch. So things are going fine. I feel like things are stable. I'm being told things are pretty stable on the website I'm using. I think it would be nice to continue using this site. I think I'm won over, even though to do everything I want, I have a tea coming. Even though to do everything I want, I would have to pay, which is annoying. but we'll see. Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Where's your napkins? Oh, you have a towel. Griffin came and visited me on stream.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, he went to eat dinner.
Oh.
How dare he?
How dare he?
I know, right?
Evil.
Prioritizing eating over me. God. Look at...
He'll learn. Neat. How's it going?
It's going good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's going pretty good.
Cool. So the stream's working?
Yes, it's working pretty well. I'm using this new thing. I'm using this old thing because I wasn't able to make the natural screen mirroring work for whatever reason, but it's fine now.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. I didn't manage to figure out adding my music in because I didn't have time, but
That's okay. Music distracting anyway. Have fun.
thank you. Love you.
Me too.
I hope the dogs aren't too evil.
Oh, they're terrible.
Hi, Rufus. He's a kitty outside, so I've stopped. I'm taking a sip of my tea. Tea. Yay. I feel fulfilled. Okay. Here we are. I really have to... I slept in so late today. Oh my god. I missed my workout today. I feel so bad. Poor Rob. I slept in, and then when I woke up, I didn't remember I had gym, so I didn't check the time or check my phone. I took my time petting the cat and getting dressed and going to the bathroom, and then I look at my phone. They sent me a text, you forgot me, frowny face. I felt so bad. Oh. So, I really need to fix my sleep schedule. At the beginning of summer, I was waking up at like 10, which was great. And now I fucked it, and I'm waking up at like 1 or 2 again, which, oops, I looked away and I went off my drawing. Not that you could tell, considering it's pixels. Anyway. Yes, life is pain. Pain and struggle. But, you know, I desperately need to fix my sleep schedule. 8 a.m. economics? That sounds just awful. How did you oopsie? What happened? Did you just sleep in, or did you forget it? You forgot to set your alarm? 8 a.m. That's dreadful. That's dreadful. Sip tea. Delicious. I need to stop singing, I think. Oh, engineering economics. Gotta be specific. Very different, of course. I definitely know what engineering economics are. I mean, I could guess. What engineering economics are. I don't know what area it is, though. Poor life choices the night before and then slept through the first alarm and went, fuck it. Yeah, fair enough. Who can blame you? I couldn't blame you. Once you've slept through that first alarm, at that point, just don't give up. No, you should be going to class, babe. You don't know the difference. If you were taking the class and you don't know the difference, then I mean, is it just economics, but they say it in a way that engineers understand or are supposed to understand? Is that the sitch? I think the dogs are being evil downstairs. Yeah, they're being evil downstairs. I don't know what they've done now. When we were having pizza and wings, my mom's it's just real simplified, non-in-depth economics. Oh yeah, so it's economics that engineers will understand. Love you. I can't believe you have to take an 8 a.m. economics class. Why would they do that to you? That's so cruel. I need to get back to my program advisor. Holy shit. She messaged me like 2 weeks ago. I'm so bad at this. This being life. Only like one person understands. That's the guy who already knew about economics before he came in. I'm gonna email her back. I just forgot. It doesn't help that they use Microsoft Outlook. Who uses Microsoft Outlook? It's so bad. Most businesses do, but I can still complain about it, right? He's going to Brook for business after this. Okay, yeah, he's the guy. Wow, I'm so on point today. All schools use... I know they do. I wish they didn't, though. Have they considered it's bad? Have they considered that? Oh, I shouldn't... Hey, I shouldn't point the fan directly into the microphone. Did you know that? Have you ever considered that? There we go. Alright. Conestoga to Brock is a long way to go. Where does that guy live? God, they make you use Teams for work and shit. Oh, Brantford. He would live in Brantford. I've never used Microsoft Teams, and I hope I never have to. I would just rather not. The files... He's probably gonna move to St. Kitts. I mean, if you're going to Brock, where else are you gonna go? Right? The file system is just awful. And they keep changing where the shit is. Dreadful. This is why I use the same things I've always used. You know, I'm very simple. The change makes things annoying. Trying to get used to the I was setting up stream and trying to get used to how the freaking Mac works. I've used Macs before, and I've like done work on Macs before, but man, is difficult when you use Windows all the time. Like everything's just flipped. It's annoying. Like, why did they do that? Why did they flip it? Why did they need it to be flipped? I know, but it's running better on the Mac. My little laptop couldn't handle stream. It needs some help. I think it probably needs its fans cleaned. He's having a hard time, so we're using my mom's computer. It's pretty great, I'll be honest. It is working really well. It feels like it's working well anyway. I don't know on your end. Literally can't tell. And she's got the comfy, like, sit cross-legged chair, because she's cool. I think one of her clients got it for her. It's so comfy, except that it kind of sticks to my legs. Oh, what? Oops. Right? It's so nice. I mean, I can't sit cross-legged for too long because my legs will start to fall asleep, but, you know, it's fine. is this? Whatever. So is mine at the apartment. My desk chair at the apartment destroys my lower back. I think every chair in that apartment destroys my lower back if I sit in it for too long. Then again, I think I just don't know how to sit. I just don't sit correctly, so existing destroys my lower back. But those chairs especially are especially bad. It's just not good. It's just not good. And you can't sit cross-legged in them. Which is what the point? What's the point? What's the point? If you can't sit cross-legged, if it sucks, hit the bricks. I think actually, if it's shit, hit the bricks. I think that's probably what it is. I actually don't remember. You could blow a soft breeze on your shoulders and they'd get 10 times tenser. You're made of rocks, babe. You need massages 10 times a day for 3 years in order to try and fix that shit. See, this is why I'm completely able-bodied, because, I'm fine. It's just, doing some things hurts. That's always no comment. It's okay, babe. I'll try and give you a shoulder massage one day. Then you'll know true pain. No, I won't hurt you, I promise. That would be so bad. I massage my mom's shoulders sometimes, but my fucking hands are really fucking weak, so it doesn't last long. Really, so pathetically weak. It's like a minute, and then my hands hurt, and I have to stop. That's why I need to do more strength training. You started clenching your jaw and so you need a mouth guard now. That's just how many more tense muscles do you need, babe? My God. You're trying to go for the world record of most muscles clenched at once. Artists don't have to have strong hands. Pens aren't very heavy. So you don't need a strong hand for them. You just need strong everything else so that you don't die from sitting in the same position for a million years. As I often do, I literally just snapped my neck because I've been looking down at my iPad, and that's really bad for your neck. But I'm still doing it because it's the most comfortable way to sit right now. I saw online this easel that you can use for your iPad. You can also use it but it's like a desktop easel, which seemed pretty useful. I know I gotta stretch. I know. I always forget to stretch. It took me a week to take a shower. I'm not task oriented. Once you graduate, 50% of the tension will release from your body. Well, I fucking hope. You might just find something else to be tense about, though. Which, it's one thing after another sometimes. We have to give you some, proper self-care. Make sure you're figuring out how to chillax. Job searching. Job searching. Don't even mention job searching. What a nightmare. Oh God. This is why I have to do more traditional art, because then I can try and get into galleries and stuff. It'd be neat. I have this piece I'm trying to work on, but I was hesitant to do a certain part of it. Oh shit. 1 second. Sorry, I only just realized that it's no longer picking up my drawing. Give me a sec here, babe. Come on. There we go. Much better. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, except it's really low quality. Shit. Why is it doing that? Ay. One sec, I have to play with my settings. Of course. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, fixed it. This is where I'm at. I also didn't notice it stopped, and I'm the one who's streaming. It took me a while to look up and see that it hadn't made any progress. Look at all these little lines, though. No. Lace! Right? Lace! Look at this! I have to figure out, I think I'm gonna carry the inside pattern into this area. The worst part is that this is gonna become so unseeable when I do the rest of the process. All of these details are gonna vanish. But I'm still doing them, because doing them is half the fun. Like, I felt like I wanted a piece where I actually just sat down and did details for once. Because I usually, I don't. So I don't do landscapes, because I get overrun by the details, and I don't like it. What's that? I could do more. There we go. That'll do. I'll know the details, exactly. They'll be there in my heart, and that's what matters. It's okay, I'll probably do a lot of very simplistic stuff for a lot of other ones. That's usually how ArtFight goes. I do some bigger pieces, and then I do a bunch of simplistic things. It's a fun balance. It's a fun balance to have, going back and forth. I did a bunch of chibis last year. I haven't drawn chibis since like grade 10. I got tired during ArtFight, so I switched, and it was great. God, I wish you could hear music. It's so good. It's such a vibe. 7 years ago. Don't say it like that. You're gonna give me a crisis. 7 years ago. My God. That's too long ago, I think. That's almost a decade ago. What the fuck? Why would you say this to me? Why would you say this to me? How could you do this to me? Jesus Christ, man. Well, hey, can you tell me if that music is audible? Or how it sounds? Is this bad? Is this okay? Is it too loud? Yeah, kissy face to you too. Mwah. I've had this playlist for like 2 years now. This playlist for streaming without ever having the full intention of streaming. It's like 100 songs long. It's a video game playlist. It's a good playlist. Or, yeah, it's video game OSTs, rather. Yeah, it's just sounds. This is a Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon song. Doesn't sound glitchy? Okay, good. Good. As long as it sounds fine and I'm still audible. That's what matters. You know, I just need it to be enjoyable for you. It also means I can stop humming it without any of you guys hearing it. Like, and just sounding like a crazy person humming something that doesn't exist, you know? I got really focused on that. I was humming to myself, but I was listening to this music in my ear. Because it's all bops, you know? I like listening to things and doing things. It's helps my brain work. Believe it or not. Shockingly. Despite the little evidence to support it outwardly. It's like the Spyro soundtracks, Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventures soundtracks, Jak and Daxter, and Crash Bandicoot. I think specifically Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, sorry. That's the whole playlist. This is a Sonic Adventure song. It's just such a vibe. How can I not share that with my dear lovelies? Those I love most. Watch me fuck up my lines. Don't worry about it. I need to stop going silent when I'm focusing on doing these circles in the lace. It's bad streaming practice. It feels like it takes so much focus to do that part, though. See, look at that. It's turning out. I mean, it looks like just like kind of a mess of lines, but that's kind of what lace looks like until you zoom in. And I kind of enjoy that. I like that you can tell it's the two different kinds of stuff. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to doing the ruffles because the ruffles are also in lace. I don't know why I decided to do that. Why? That just sounds like a... I'm gonna do it though. I'm awfully bad at doing ruffles. And now I'm gonna put texture on them. Well, not now, but soon. Soon I'm gonna put... After this. Well, after this shoulder and then the neck piece. And the neck piece has like this sort of thick choices. I've made choices in my life. And now we all have to suffer the consequences. Because you're here watching it, so you're also suffering the consequences with me. You get to watch this pixel art happen. There I go again. Dropping out when I'm doing this part of the lace. I don't know, it's just circles. Why does it take so much of my concentration? I lose my train of thought at this point. There we go. I don't think I have any other fun life updates either. Oh, it's that I've been playing a new video game. And it's fucking awesome. It's an early access game. It's called Shadows of Doubt, and you basically, I'm lost in the sauce of the lace. So true. Yeah, it's like a procedurally generated dystopian city, and it's like an alternate reality. It's kind of whack, like it's an alternate history, but it's sort of 90s. It's like cyberpunk 90s kind of shit. And you're an ex-cop who's still doing detective work, but like you commit a lot of crimes during your detective work. Like, your detective work requires you to do crimes at all times. It's like, it's part of the gameplay. You have to commit crimes. It's called Shadows of Doubt. It's so fucking fun. It's so wild. Especially since I decided, I find games are like 10 times more fun if I decide to play as one of my already established characters, right? There's this idle game that I'm playing it as Bakuven, oh god damn it, which has just made it so fun. And then Shadows of Doubt, I'm playing it as my caricature, Carrie. I get to be a sickly little detective. Exactly. It's like every TV detective show if you put it in a capitalist dystopia in the 90s. Plus cybernetics. It's like... And also, the English and the French took over the world, ? But like together? This time? It's very weird alternate history. It's kind of awesome. It's been a pretty wild game. I accidentally had to beat 2 people into unconsciousness with a dumbbell because I had to break into their house to break their windows. So I was trying to like stealth, break a window, hide, so that they wouldn't catch me. And then I had 1 more window left, and it was giving me a lot of trouble because it was behind a bookshelf and getting the angle was awkward. And I got spotted by both of them. Both the ladies living in the house. Also, it's a very, like, gay game. I'm pretty sure 90% of the couples I've met in that game have been homosexual couples. And non-binary is a default option that NPCs can be and you can be. It's really awesome, but that's besides the point. Yeah, they caught me as I was trying to break their window with a dumbbell, and so I had to break them with the dumbbell. It went well, actually. I succeeded in that quote-unquote case, if you count breaking someone's windows as a case. The case part is that when you get the side jobs, the people hiring you don't give you all the information or don't have all the information on who the target is, so you have to do a lot of investigation in order to figure out who the target is. A win is a win! A win is a win! I'm not winning on this current case. I had to track this guy down, I had to figure out who this guy was, and then I have to steal an envelope from him. Problem is I don't know where the envelope is, and I've broken into his house 3 times now. He's had to pull the emergency alarm all 3 times because he refused to leave his house, so I had to beat him into unconsciousness. And then when he woke up, he'd run to the thing, I'd have to run, wait for it to cool down, go back, did like 3 times. And now every time I go in there, people are suspicious of me. And I searched his entire place and didn't find the envelope. So now I'm gonna break into his workplace. I don't know where it is. I have no idea. Under the mattress, and it wasn't in the bedside table. You're not allowed to lift up the mattresses, but I did check under the bed. It wasn't under the bed. And I don't know that anyone in this world owns a dictionary. There are bookshelves with books in them. I haven't taken a close look at any of the books, but I know, right? Boo. to be fair, the tooltips in the loading menu do call everyone in this world lazy, so maybe they aren't the sort who would own a dictionary. And like, gotta pull all the books off the shelves, but then I'd have less time to do crime. I can't pull all the books off the shelves. There's so many books. I'm busy stealing things. I'm busy solving crime. I'm not solving crime most of the time. Like, the main crimes you're supposed to solve are murder cases, but the last time a murder case solved, something broke, and I didn't actually get the case. So there's like a murder happening somewhere, and I have no idea where. So I've just been doing side jobs. I'm not allowed to knock a shelf over, no. It's an early access game. They don't have physics like that. And I think my laptop would burst into flames if I attempted that. There are like specific books you can pull out of the shelf. But things don't tend to be hidden in there. Like, I checked all the places where things are able to be hidden. Also mood. Yes. I should probably figure out how to get that murder case activated. Or at least report the bug. They're in early access. They might fix it. I should probably report that bug. Oops. My microphone didn't like me putting down my tea. Why are lines so difficult? There we go. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Oh no. It's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yes, it's 6. 2. Nope. 2. Nope. Fuck. 2. 3. This one's fucked up. Damn it. It's fine. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Good enough. It's not quite even, but I'm not that committed. So, I mean, I am quite committed at this point, but I'm not like, I'm not a perfectionist. I do not strive for perfection. I strive for enjoyment. I don't even strive for finishing things. I have so many works in progress on this fucking iPad right now. Like, probably half a dozen right now. Sounds about right, yeah. Like, there's like half a dozen unfinished things. Which isn't, well, that's like just like actual projects. That's not individual drawings. That's full projects that sometimes have multiple drawings in them. Which I think I should probably get to at some point. I think it might be nice to start doing that kind of stuff on stream and maybe talking about it on stream, because that could be fun. It could be good motivation. Like this. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't streaming. I'd probably be watching like true crime YouTube or something. I don't know. Oh, I think there's a drama video coming out tonight. Probably would watch that. Probably would watch that. It's not really drama. It's like controversy stuff. Oh, there's a cat in here. Hello, cat. Which cat is you? Hey. Hey. Hey, Rufus. It's Rufus' cat. It's the orange one. He's a little baby. I've never seen him go. There's this circular tunnel that we have, and usually the black cat goes in it. I've never seen Rufus go in it. Yeah, kitty. Can you say hello, Rufus? No, he can't say hello. our cats are quite quiet most of the time. He only gets loud if he really wants you to pet him, which is usually, but he doesn't always yell for it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Back to the grind. Back to the grind. Ba-da-ba-da-bow-bow. We're working. Yeah, I don't even know which character I'm gonna do after this. I mean, considering this is probably gonna take me the entire month, who knows if I'll even do anything else for ArtFight. I have to. There's a revenge I need to do, or at least one revenge. Was there two? Did I get another? There's two. There's two people I need to attack back. And possibly more. I haven't checked in a few days. God, my throat hurts. I don't usually talk this much in a row. But yeah, so I have to do at least 2 other art fights this month. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a big ask for my current state of being. I have not done a lot this month. I say that, but like, I have done things. It just, you know, nothing finished. Hi, other cat. Howie's in here now. Hi, Howie boy. Yeah? Hi, Howie baby. Yeah, there's both cats in here. If Rufus is still in here, which I think he is. I think he is. Hey, kitty kitty. Wanna come up here? Hey, baby. Oh, you're so distracting. He's your little baby. Back to the grind. Sigma grind set. Let's fucking go. I need to message Sam back. Oh my fucking god. So many messages I need to send. So many messages I need to send. Help me. Oh my god. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I need to hang out with Sam again and do so many things. Hi, baby. Hi, baby cat. Aww. Yeah. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. Oh, I have kind of hurt my mouth. Fuck. Ugh. God, he has so much cat hair. Now it's in my nose. This is the hazard of loving you. You are a menace of fur. You shed like there's no tomorrow. Froggy. Ugh. Have you gotten into the events lately, kitty? Oh, are you gonna play with my headphones and knock them off the desk? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah. You gonna chew on it? Yeah, cute boy. Wanna say hi, chat? Wanna say hi to my baby? Wanna say hi to my baby? And I think Mallory's still here also. My baby and my little guy. Looks like he's got a few toys to play with in here. He's just a good little guy. Except when he's trying to climb to the bed. He almost got outside today. Usually he tries to slip out through the back because the dogs have thoroughly broken the screen in the back door. But today he took a different route. He likes to look out the front kitchen window, and he likes it to be open. So, you know, he can hear the birds and sniff outside and stuff. Get a good breeze. Today, he managed to pull open the screen. Like, move it over Like he was opening the window and he started to get out. And the only reason he didn't get out is because my parents happened to be getting home from walking the dogs as he was getting out. Fucking bastard. He's just overly curious, so he just wants to know what's out there. He just wants to wander around. He wants free access to wherever he wants to go. He's a little escape artist, he really is. Some mornings I'll wake up and he's trying to claw open my vent in my room because he wants to go in the ventilation system. And he's stubborn, so every once in a while he gets it into his head. Now's the time to try again. This time I'll get in. It's the same thing he did when he first got here, you know? He had to go in every room and every nook and cranny and see where he could go, where he couldn't access, blah blah blah, see what was where. He had to do the whole kit and caboodle. So I can't like blame him. But it's bad. There's like evil things out there that could hurt him. He's just a little guy. I mean, he's a pretty big cat. But he's just a little guy. He could get hurt. He doesn't even have a collar. We really need to have collars on them, but they probably would not put up with it. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, he's ridiculous. I love him though. He's a cute little man. He sleeps at the foot of my bed sometimes, especially if I have the cat bed on there. Unfortunately, I often accidentally kick the cat bed off my bed, so he doesn't always get to hang out there. I feel bad for that. I really like when he sleeps in my bed. But I do move around a lot, which isn't always ideal for cats. They don't exactly appreciate the tossing and turning, especially if you accidentally kick them, as I often do. Do you still have tea? Well, I do still have tea. Delicious. I started playing The Sims again. And I encountered this issue where my laptop is full on storage space. So I tried to download a bunch of mods and I had to delete so many things. You should get tea. Tea is so good. I recommend tea for everyone. Yeah, The Sims. I know. When was the last time you played that? I've gone back to it again because I had to build a character's house. And now I'm like, I just want to build in The Sims all the time. There's this YouTuber named James Turner who has like a build challenge thing. A build challenge generator. So you generate it and it gives you like a bunch of criteria for building a house. And some of them are just nonsense. Like there's this one that's like, what did I roll? It was, it's a treehouse. It has 3 floors. There are 2 roommates who love travel and art. They're afraid of electronics and wood. So you can't use any electronics or wood in the entire house. And they have a garage in their treehouse. And there has to be a platform in every room. What the fuck? What the fuck, James? Why would you do this to me? I mean, I'm the one who decided that's one of the ones I was gonna do, but still. Come on, man. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. My computer actually handles The Sims better than it handles Minecraft, to be honest. Definitely better than it handles Shadows of Doubt. Though that might be because I'm just building in The Sims, so it's not really running any of the simulation stuff most of the time. Every once in a while I play in The Sims. I was doing this playthrough where I played this girl who, she lived on like a farm, and I was playing with all the cottage living stuff and all the animals. She had a lot of strays that she would make friends with, and then she met this guy, and he was married, but you know, they hit it off and they got really close and they kind of started seeing each other and they had a good time. They had a lot of laughs, and then they had too many laughs and she fucking died. She died of laughter because her and this guy got along too well. So now I'm playing as him, and playing him as like this man grieving his mistress and trying to bring her back from the dead with this secret room in his little beach house with his wife and 2 children that he still kind of needs to raise, but like his priorities are elsewhere. It's it's been really fun. I need to go back to that one. That one's been pretty enjoyable. I do miss my girl, but you know, it's made for a fun story. I love when The Sims kind of goes off the rails like that. That's when The Sims is good. You don't always get that. It's refreshing when you do. Like, there's so many new packs that I just have no interest in. I just do not look interesting. Do not look good. There's so many scummy business practices, dude. It's such a mess. But man, what is good? I have created a horror story. Well, you know, blame The Sims for dying of laughter, dude. It was really tragic. They were like coming in from outside. They just had a nice time outside with the animals and they were joking around, and then she fucking collapses. Man. Oh yeah, horses. Yeah, horses, which should have been included like 3 packs ago. It's gonna be a ripoff. You know it's gonna be a ripoff. It's The Sims 4. But it's gonna be fun to watch other people play that. You know? I pretty much only have one packs that my mom was interested in, except for a few that I specifically requested, because I play on my mom's Origins account. I don't really have it for myself, because why would I? It's The Sims. Only one person is ever playing it at a time. It definitely is not going to work. It's going to be bare bones. It's going to be a bad pack. It's all going to be stuff that should have been included with cottage living. I can imagine that your sim will glitch out and either can't ride the horse or can't get off of it. Yeah. Oh, I expect someone's gonna get on a horse and the model of the sim is just gonna stretch out like the same way that babies do sometimes in The Sims. Oh, it's gonna be messed up. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see screenshots of that. I just think it's mostly gonna be boring. Like, I just don't think there's gonna be a lot of content in it, and it's not really gonna be worthwhile. It's very rare that one of the Sims packs is actually worthwhile. Like, cottage living is great. I'm really enjoying having cottage living. But for the most part, just have, you know, custom content. Just have mods. It's free. And it makes it so much better. I have so many. I've done quite a few builds that, like, I needed custom content because I couldn't make what I needed to make without it. Like, it's ridiculous. That game has been alive for how many years? And sometimes it still feels so bare bones. And yet I keep going back to it because it's still fun. And herein lies the problem. 7? I think it's been longer than... Has it been 7 years? Sounds like it might be right, but it could also have been longer. Anywhere between 7 and 11, I think. That feels about right. I don't know how long it's been. A long time. Oh god, no, 2014. Oh, man. So, like, how many years is that? Babe, do math. How many years is that? So, someone tell me how many years that is. I don't know. I don't know math. It's just 9 years. Haha. Yeah, 9 years. I knew that. That's a long time. They've started announcing stuff for The Sims 5, at least. Though it kind of looks like it's also going to be scummy, which it's EA, so there's not really a surprise there, but still unfortunate. It's a shame. It has so much potential. That's why I'm glad there's going to be so many different competitors for The Sims soon. Like, Paralyze is going to come out eventually, and it's nice to see all that stuff being developed. I mean, if people can make a million different versions of Stardew Valley, I'm sure there's going to be some decent versions of The Sims. And Stardew Valley is just Harvest Moon and blah 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 blah. You know. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die live on the stream. I'm not a fish. Ugh. That'd be great clickbait though. Streamer dies live on stream. Ugh. Apparently I don't know how to drink water. It was the Sims 4 devs. They put a curse on me. Fuck. You're so right. Holy shit, they fucking got him. Oh, now I'm gonna be coughing for an hour. Ugh. As if my throat wasn't sore enough already. Curses. Damn you, Sims 4 devs. Damn you. Ugh. I need to make a bunch of special roles and stuff for my Twitch and, like, so that people can have, like, OG badges and stuff. Fancy shit. I forgot about that. I was thinking about that last week. But I don't have anything for it yet. What should I do for that? I don't even know. Like, what little symbols should people have for, you know, their status in chat, their role on my channel, you know? Because I'd like to have some identifier for people who have been here since the beginning. Not that I think there's going to be a lot of people here ever, but, you know, Twitch role. It's just like, I don't know a lot about it, but it's basically just like, you know, you can give people a little symbol to have beside their name. That, you know, different symbols mean different things, so it's like a little picture. But I don't know what the little picture should be. Like, I could... I don't know. I could just do different color crowns, but that's kind of basic. I could do... Crowns are on brand. They are. I could also do little, like faces of my different characters. So you can have a little, like, face beside your name. You know? A little guy. Depending on how long you've been here. You know? That could be good. That could work. This is the worst DV I've ever drawn. And there we go. I'll have to think about it. Yeah. I don't know which way to go. I'll have to look into like what specifically I need. I need to do a lot of things for my stuff. Like I need so many different assets. I don't have a lot right now, but we're working on it. Little character faces could be fun. I'm thinking about it more. That's gonna haunt me for the next day or two now. Trying to figure out. I could just do crowns. It'd be simpler. It'd be simpler to do crowns. It would perhaps even be more reasonable. Man. Why is it gotta be so difficult to decide these things? There's all sorts of things I need to make that I haven't even, like, thought of, you know? That's what you can do. We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. There we go. Hey, we're getting close to being done this part of the, whatever fuck piece of clothing this is. I saw it in pictures and then I didn't look up what it was. So, I just thought it looked neat and would give me cool shapes to work with. And I think it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I might leave this middle part blank. It could be nice. You could have a break between all the details. That is a thought. And it is a thought I'm only just now having. That I probably should have had earlier. Good that's what I'm saying. Especially since this is all going to be detailed. And then this is all blank, but this is detailed. You know? So it'd be nice to have a little more contrast. We're probably correct in that. Sigh. I guess I'll be reasonable. I'll be reasonable. It's fair enough. You know? We gotta put a stop to it somewhere, you know? Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to. I could go and do little details on the entire thing, which could be kind of fun, actually. I was thinking of figuring out where the seams would be, but it's a lot of... It's... I would have to look at a lot of historical patterns, and I'm not really good at reading patterns, because it's not so easy to tell just from pictures. You'd have to get a really good idea of it in 3D space. And that's a lot of work for no payoff. So I'm not going to do that. As fun as it would be. We're almost there. For this part. Anyway. Ignore this. Ignore that I'm doing something else now. Just ignore this. You don't... I don't like that this is just like untextured space here. It's bothering me, so I'm just gonna go pop, 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 pop. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What if I did black line art? I haven't done black line art in... I don't know how long it's been. Surely it hasn't been that long. It probably hasn't been that long. But it feels like it's been ages. Feels like it's been like a year at least. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There. Ignore that I'm going back in again. Look, I'm picky. I'm being picky. But I need to leave that. I need to leave that. It doesn't help anything. God damn it. But now I have to do the same thing on the other side, because that's only reasonable, okay? That's just what you do. You have to mirror it. Hi, Howie. Howie's back. Are you back, buddy? My little cat friend. My little cat friend. He's a little guy. I need to make sure I go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. I really need to try to fix my sleep schedule. So I'll probably stream... I don't know how long I stream for. Last time I streamed for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Which is probably a reasonable point to stop. But who knows? I'm kind of digging this. Is this an enjoyable process? Oh. Cat! Cat! Meow, 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 meow. We just vibing. Aren't we vibing, buddy? Are we vibing? Yeah. We're vibing, baby. Boop, 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 boop. I hope you're getting work done while you're vibing. Not to be a downer or anything. But you gotta get stuff done so that I can come over if I miss you. Sadly. Well, you know, at least it's getting done, and once it's... Oh. Thank you, sir. And once it's done, you don't have to worry about it anymore, right? Ooh, you're doing actual work right now. Fun. Yay. You must be loving it. I say that, but I kind of wish I was doing actual work because I do need money. I love you, cat. The project work is it's just gently judging you, you know? It just wants your attention. Hey, buddy. Aww. Yeah. Yeah. Meow, meow. Hey, buddy. You're such a good cat. You're such a good cat. You want a good cat? Hey, we're drawing together. It's just a very, it's basically the same thing. I mean, really, totally, basically the same thing. Assembly engineering drawings, random character drawings. It seems like equivalent, you know, both equally as important to the world, I think. Totally the same thing, exactly. See, you get it. And we're having an equally fun time, I bet. I bet you're having so much fun with your drawing, right? It's because it's drawing, and drawing's fun, right? Thank you. They're being a bitch right now. I just heard a guy fucking scream outside. What the fuck? Jesus. Are your assembly drawings being rude to you? They need to have a talking to. Oh, I'm lost in the sauce again. I stopped talking. Hello. I'm back. The cats are off doing something. I heard them yell. And I wonder if Howie is beating up Rufus again. You better not be. I see you. You're sympathizing with me. Yeah, the man yelling was sympathizing with you. He knows your pain. He understands. And truly, sometimes I do too, you know? Sometimes drawing is pain. I have this one unfinished piece in here that I've stopped at the rendering stage, which is a problem because the rendering was the whole point of that one. I was trying to mimic the style of an idle game I'm playing, because it's very like anime and like has like these super fun, fancy graphics, and they look really cool, and I wanted to draw my boy in that style. Boy, is it hard to render like that, because it's like very smooth and detailed but not detailed. Hello! Hi! Oh my god! Thank you for appreciating my extreme details. It's coming along. Look how fucking small they are. You can barely. The worst part is that this is white lace, which means, and I do colored line art, so it's not even going to be black on white. It's going to be slightly darker white on white. How's it going, Ollie? How are you doing? It's been ages. I remember you, and I remember your face, and I remember your like. Do not remember which class or program we were in together. So I do remember you. It's lace. It's lace. Of course, it's gonna be white. I mean, it's gonna be off white because you don't just color in pure white. But yeah, my colored line art is going to come back to bite me in this. I'm probably gonna do it darker than usual because I do want the details to stick out a little bit. But a lot is going to become very hard to see, even more hard to see than it already is. Because I make good decisions. You know what's even worse? I don't like how this part came out. So I need to fix it. Nope. There we are. I'm just taking my eraser and lightening these lines up a little bit because they came out too dark. I mean, the French Art Extra, they can have colored lace, but in all the references, none of the lace was colored. And again, did I actually color some of this lace? What? Yeah, all the laces were white. Whoops. Oh yeah, BCA. Most laces that people wear, there's a lot of white lace. You know, look at all these reference pictures. It's when there's lace, it's always white lace. It's, you know. What else was I supposed to do? My job as a house painter, though. That sounds fun. It also sounds like a lot of hard work, but it sounds pretty fun. Have you done any house painting yet, or did you just recently? And if you have done any house painting, how did it go? Was it fun? Was it exhausting? Seems like it'd be neat. lost in the sauce again. There we go, I'm back. Every time I do these little details, it's like this, specifically this squiggly part in the circles, one or the other, consume my brain entirely, and I have to pause. Started May 8th. A lot of manual labor, but it's fun. Oh, you got stuck at Sobeys for 2 years? Fuck, man. Yeah, the house painting is probably much better than that. Fucking any kind of store work seems not ideal most of the time. Especially at a grocery store. Yeesh. But I'm glad the painting's been fun. Which seems pretty good. And definitely, that would be so cool, seeing rooms come together. I think I applied to a painting place around here this year. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't envy you having to work at Sobeys, but it is good to have a full-time job. I don't have a full-time job. I really need a full-time job. I need a job of any sort. But here we are, streaming instead. Yeah. We're vibing. It's fantastic. Trying to fight against the squiggly line sauce and not get lost in it. Ugh. God, my throat hurts. I need a peppermint tea with so much honey in it after this. I think this is the most I've used my voice in like 2 weeks. I don't do a lot of talking in my day-to-day life, even when I'm spending time with people, because I like having other people talking, so I can listen to them. And then when I do talk, I go on and ramble forever, and it's annoying. But that's why you stream, because then you can ramble on and on forever, and you're supposed to. Which is why I have to start talking about like world building stuff soon, because that will be fun to ramble about. The absolute nonsense that exists in my brain sometimes, man. But I'll do that when there's a relevant drawing, I think. I think I will keep most of my rambling, my fictional rambling at least, associated with the current drawing. That's my plan anyway. That might change, you know, as things come up. It's not like I'm going to avoid the topic, and I don't really control where my brain goes. It kind of just goes wherever, but I really need to get back into a lot of my world building stuff. I haven't touched any of it for a long time. I wanted so badly to write more in my sci-fi world. I was doing a lot of development on this one specific planet about sort of the history and society there, but I haven't gone back to it for a long time. I really want to, but you know, that requires my brain working, and it doesn't do that a lot of the time. Anyway, hey, we're done with this part of the lace. Yeah, we made it! Woo! Now we have a lot more lace to go. We're getting somewhere. We're making it. Now the lace ruffles, exactly. Now the fucking, I hate ruffles. I mean, I love ruffles. I think they're so fun. I struggle, and I cry, and I weep openly. Alright, so, pardon me while I draw this lace 10 times in a row. Oh, is this shape going correctly? Is this okay? That's goes up. And then you gotta go fancy. It goes back. That. And then on this side. Fuck. Oh, something very wrong is happening here. 1 second. Yeah. What do you have to do tomorrow? What's your schedule for tomorrow, babe? Oh, that's what's happening here. I understand my sketch now. There we go. There we go. Wow. There we go. I'm just gonna keep saying, here we go. That's word of the day, apparently. I have no idea what kind of pattern I'm gonna do on these. I don't even know where to well, I do know where to start. That's a fucking lie. I know exactly where to start, but I'm still gonna complain about it. Thermodynamics exam? That's just... Why? Why? Why would I do that? Thermodynamics, Jesus Christ. This sounds like it's gonna be really complicated. And for the record, I don't envy you. Just in case you were ever wondering, I would not want to do thermodynamics. Oh my god. At least it's Thermo 2. How is Thermo 2 better than Thermo 1? You'd think it'd get more complicated and difficult as it went on. Does it not? Did it get easier? Because I know Thermo 1 sucked. I remember that. Come on, there we go. There we go. We did it. Nope. Come on. Yes and no on the easier. Is it just better? Thermo 1 is a lot of foundation work and Thermo 2 continues to build on it. So you're not learning anything, well, you're learning things new, but it's like you already have sort of an idea of how it works. That makes sense. It's like drawing, or life drawing classes. They set the foundations, which can be really difficult, and then it gets easier as you do more of it. And then you're having a good time. I don't know that you'll ever be having a good time with Thermo, but... Is Rob better than Dave? Dave sucks. And they're fluid dynamics at the same time. God. Just dreadful. Truly. Truly dreadful. I don't know how you do it, babe. You're a little genius over there. Blow my mind every day. And I'm fucking this up. There we go. No, fuck. Come on. Dave is just hard. That's always fun. Don't you just love teachers who are difficult? It's always Always such a great time. I mean, come on. Oh, I'm glad Rob's a good time. You know, people named Rob can be pretty okay. My personal trainer's named Rob. He's pretty neat. He's a good guy. Again, sword Rob for not coming in today because I slept. I still feel really bad about that. Oh boy. Oh, we're done this part, thank God. Okay. Is that anything? Need to fix the shape of that. Maybe that'll feel better. I do a lot of this shit by feeling rather than looking at references, and I really should look at more reference. Rob has multiple times told us that you guys are funny, as in we're a bunch of little weirdos. You are a bunch of little weirdos. That's just accurate. If you're in the class, I mean. I think engineers are just strange, you know? You guys are just... You're having a grand old time over there, and by grand old time I mean you're suffering innately. And I think suffering innately makes people pretty weird. Now what the fuck do we do? I need to stare at this lace for a few moments and think really hard. 1 second. Not this lace, these ruffles. I'm thinking about the ruffles. Why is my stream having issues? My stream's lagging a little bit, just so you guys know. Suffering is what bonds us together. It's what brings us all together. So true. Need to fix this. Ow. Boop, 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 boop. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, good. Twitch is showing correctly. It's just for some reason, the thing I'm using to stream isn't actually showing where the camera is. OBS is showing fine though, so I'm gonna ignore it. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. As long as you guys can see what I'm doing. And even that. No one needs to see what I'm doing. Okay. No, I think I like it being flouncy like that. I think I like the flounce. Ruffles are difficult. I always find the turning point of ruffles really hard. Like, where they turn a corner. It's like, up is down, up. There we go. Is that better? Worse? Down, up, that. we go. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say it's fine. I say it's fine. And I'm even gonna try and believe it. Okay. Here we go. Now I have to figure out what pattern of lace I'm doing on it. Oh, okay. No. I don't know what to do. This is the part where I always get stuck on things like this. Or I have to make some big design decision that I didn't think about beforehand. I have like vague ideas. I don't know how to enact any of them. Okay. I think. Deep breaths. It's fine. It's fine. I think. Okay. I've thought. We've thunk. We've thought and we've thunk, but it's two samples of I didn't look up any references. Like, I have. These are the only references I have. These aren't helpful. I meant to look up references, and then I didn't. I have an idea of how I want to start, but I'm trying to figure out, like, because it's a curved surface, and it curves the other way, but also it's overlapped on itself, but also it has the seam here. So in theory, this is all the same length, but it looks shorter because of the perspective. So I'm not just doing lace, I'm doing lace in perspective, and more perspective than just this, where it's just like it gets smaller on the turn as it's turning away from you. So I need to work my brain. I think because they're such extreme ruffles, I am going to bring all these lines straight to the seam. I think that makes more sense because the ruffles are so extreme. It may not look as nice, but I think functionally it'll help me more. Yeah. And then we're going to go from there. So it's like, we'll start with this portion here, because that'll help give me an idea. Like that. But then also it like turns down at the ends. And once again, we're doing pixel art. Yeah. Okay. That's a start. This is a start. We're starting. We're beginning. It'll all come together. I'm probably going to do some wider areas like I did here, where it's a little more blank, with these, like, rows in between. Because I think that reads pretty well as lace, for the most part. I just have to make sure I'm fairly consistent. And the bend is going to get more extreme as we go down the ruffles. Hi! Hi! Hi, Sam! How's it going? How are you doing? I need to message you back on Discord. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it's there. I've seen the notifications. How are you doing? I'm currently doing this. He's French. He's not my character. I love you too. Mwah. Yeah. Taking part in an art trade game online. It's every July, and I was very prepared, but I'm very behind. Probably because I decided to do this. Poor decisions on my part. We've had quite a few people stop by today. You finished battling hell in bulk. You can get most things in bulk there. I hope your shift wasn't too terrible. I don't think it's ever good over at the bulk, but hopefully it's not the worst thing in the world. That'll do. Okay. One line done. I think I'm gonna darken it because I do want it to be more like that. More like the... Oh, an 8-hour shift. That is too much. 8 hours is way too much to be doing most things. I'm not a fan. Especially like a fucking retail space. That's... Ugh. Oh, Sam, say hi to Dylan in the chat. It's very important. And, Mallory and Ollie, if they're still around. It's mandatory that you say hi to people now. I'm just gonna do that every time someone new comes into chat. I'm gonna force them to say hi to everyone. That sounds great. That seems like good streaming practice. Oh my god. I'm suffering. Why? 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 Come on. There we go. Fucking hell. That took too many tries. Say hi to each individual person by name. And they have to say hi to everyone else. It's mandatory. They have to look at the list of chatters and say hi to each individual person or they're getting banned. It's like family reunion torture. It's the worst part of every social gathering with like a group of people. Just make it as uncomfortable as possible. I'm not here to be your comfort stream. I'm here to be your discomfort stream. And I think this line is going okay. It isn't anything yet, but it will get there. The cat just came and tickled my leg. Hello, baby. Where'd you go? Fucking disappeared. Fuck. The best part is he didn't even say hello. So rude. One line of lace done, and I must take a break. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should... I think I'm gonna do something. I think I'm gonna adjust the line width in some areas before things get too complicated, so that I don't like lose track of where I'm trying to do things. So like here. here. Bow, bow. There we go. Around here. Definitely here. And around the shoulders. A little bit here. Just need to go and adjust the line width in certain areas just to make sure that things stand out from one another and you can sort of get a sense of what's in front, what's behind, or at least make it more visually interesting, you know? At least differentiate the lace detailing from what is space. And I get that thought specifically on this line, the detail between the seam here between just the shawl and the ruffles. Hey, you said hello! Yay! The plan is working. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I think I also want to do it here, just a little bit on, like, where the ruffle meets the seam. Yeah, because the line of this the ruffles is definitely gonna get lost as I do the pattern of the lace, which would not be ideal. Sorry, I fucking love this song. I'm such a sucker for the Sonic music, for real. It's a problem. I love that you can hear how hoarse my voice is getting. That must be lovely to listen to. The slow deterioration of my vocal cords. I think that just means I need to do voice training. I'm still gonna need to stretch the rest of my muscles. You know, I don't think you have to drive to Noddle in order to reach the lake. I feel like you can reach the lake in other places. But you know, if you need to go to Noddle, I won't argue, as long as you come to visit. I'm glad SolidWorks is really making your night easy. We're getting so many of the besties around. So many of the besties in chat. I love that for us. I don't know if Mallory's paying any attention. I think she's still here, but I don't know if she's paying any attention. Which is okay. We're having a little reunion. Yeah, that's what you get for being a STEM major, babe. Okay, so that's fair. That's fair. It is more scenic. It's got the vibes, you know. And it's a callback. We all love a good callback. Everyone let you decide to do STEM. It's never too late to join the humanities. Holy. Oh, you know a lot about Homer? Name 5 of his albums. I dare you. You convinced your sister that Homer is your favorite musical artist. Oh my god. And she believed you? Being an invasive species in the humanities. Yeah, fair enough. It's too late. You've been taken in by STEM. It's so sad. We'll lose another one, boys. We'll mourn you, my friend, my love, my dear. Hey, ruffles are really hard. Fuck. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Everything's fine. Ruffles are cool, actually. Ruffles are great. Yes, there's a debate that Shakespeare didn't exist, or that Shakespeare was not necessarily a real person, or that he didn't... There's a lot of different theories. There's the theory that he wasn't actually the writer of his stuff. There's the theory that he didn't exist. There's the theory that he was just a pseudonym for some other artist. Yeah. It's an interesting series of theories. The plagiarism one is particularly fun. I'm sure he had a ghostwriter or two. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if you're... Yeah, like, he's Jamie... he's the Elizabethan James Patterson! Honestly, I think Willie Shakes is just a dude. I think he was just a dude that liked dick jokes. And I'm inclined to believe myself. That's my personal theory. I'm gonna start writing conspiracy theories. I think I'd be good at it. Could be fun. He's just some dude, you know? I think people in history are allowed to just be some dude. They don't always need a crazy conspiracy or strange backstory. Sometimes they're just a funky fella. I'm sure he didn't write all his plays. I'm sure some plays were, you know, sponsored by him, or ghostwritten by other people, or someone went to him with a script and he was like, sure, I'll put it on, why not? I'll give you my seal of approval so we can put it on for you. You lean towards Homer isn't a real guy? I can't have an opinion on one. I've never read either of those things. It's interesting, though. I mean, it's quite possible. When you go that far back, it's hard to tell what is what at that point. You know? You just have so little surviving records of what things mean. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Homer wasn't real, and well, I don't know how we came to that conclusion, but I'm sure there's some reason for it that could be explained as a misunderstanding. A lot of that was oral history, right? Initially, anyway. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Twitch chat, Twitch chat is ableist and is against info dumping. I can't believe this. I better be careful or Twitch is gonna make me choke on my water next. We're finally back to working on the lace detailing. Isn't that exciting? I'm so glad. Totally not at all deeply concerned about my decisions. Not even a little. Totally understand how it's gonna work, what my sizes should be, how the perspective works. It's all in there. Twitch hates the tism. You're so right. You're so right, bestie. I can't believe this. This is unacceptable. We need to riot. we need to dox Twitch. Don't dox. That's horrible. Don't dox Twitch. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's a thing that can be done. I don't know who the CEO of Twitch is, but... Oh, right. It's Bezos, technically speaking. So, you know, maybe, if you really wanted to. I mean, I can't stop you. I'm not gonna advocate for it, but I'm not gonna say no. Oh, they have a public address. Well, there you go. Don't need to dox anyone. Go to their public address and complain. Hey, why do you hate the tism? Go on Threads and complain at Twitch. No ban, please, though. Hey, this is completely reasonable of me to have done to myself. I wanted something that had a lot of detail, and I decided to make this outfit 50% lace. That's plenty of detail. It's plenty of detail. It's exactly what I wanted. See? Look how happy I am. Look how happy he is. Oh boy. It's actually going okay. This part's going okay. I feel fine about it. Also, Bruce is a bitch. Yeah, I don't have any hubris. I've never had hubris a day in my life. I'm so unhubristic and humble. In all ways. Okay. Exactly. You get it. We understand. Honestly, I think the worst part is that I constantly want to go back and adjust certain lines. As if it isn't all pixels. And adjustments can be made. Go read Sam's paper. Go read Sam's paper. sometimes you want a nice, easy project, something you're gonna enjoy, and then you pick something that's actually the living definition of hell. Which isn't this, to be fair. This isn't as bad. I'm whiny, but I'm just whining, you know? It's not too bad. It's mostly just time consuming, and sometimes makes my brain work a little more. But that's why I got the jammin' tunes. Fuck yeah, dude. I love this song. It's so fucking good. This is a Spyro 3 track, for sure. I think this sounds like it might be the Fireworks Factory. Is it? Is it Fireworks Factory? Show me the dragon. Yes, it's Fireworks Factory. I fucking love this song. I'm turning it up. I don't say it about every song, just every once in a while an absolute banger comes on. Listen, the Spyro 3 soundtrack is just so good. And Fireworks Factory is such a good level. It's so dumb, I love it. Man. Oh, now I want to play Spyro again. I started learning speedrunning tricks for Spyro. I started learning how to speedrun Spyro. Starting with the first one. It's not too bad. I've only said that over like 4 songs. You know, I think that's reasonable. I think it's reasonable to like 4 songs. I mean, I like every song in this playlist. I did curate this playlist pretty specifically, but you know. I need to go back to Spyro speedrunning. It was so fucking fun. Glitch speedrunning, of course. I'm not a masochist. It's just a good time. You just do some crazy shit, and then you win. True. True. If you're listening to a shanty, you've got a passion for it, man. Okay. Hey, you're a very different fella than you were years ago. You just happen to have the same music taste. You're gayer now. Aww. Honestly, same. You can't hear a shanty without thinking about Sam. Unless you don't know who Sam is, and then you can. But truly, it's a shame if you haven't. Sam is a delight. I think everyone in this chat right now is a delight, though, so... Not saying much. I'd say you're gayer. I'd say you're... if not gay or queerer, you know? I mean, since the last time you talked to Dylan, for sure. Absolutely. Not a question. Not a question. I think most people I know have gotten gayer, though. So, as they should. It's not Pride Month anymore, but the spirit is still there. Queerer. Yeah, queerer, for sure. You've both gotten queerer in a similar direction. It's lovely. We got some fucking he pronouns in the chat, dude. It's wild. Not to prove your point, but this song is also a bop. It's The Sonic Heroes songs just, they hit different. They hit different. They're such classics, you know? Sound design for that game was, well, okay, not all the sound design. Actually, a lot of sound design was pretty miserable for that game. I think having your character say the same line in the same tone every time they jump was a pretty shitty sound decision on their part. But the music? Oh, the music is good. Oh, music is good. If you want to be hotter, just become queer. That's how you do it. That's how all the cool guys do it. Oh my god. I'm only done half of the ruffles for this line. What the fuck? Oh no. Well, I think we're hitting it, boys. I think we're hitting the point where this is becoming a little bit painful. I think it's still fine. It's still fine. We're still fine. We're still enjoying the process. Everything is great. Oh, shit. Yeah. That'll do. I'm gonna use the brush that doesn't have streamline on it so that I can do circles and not have the brush lag as much. So then it will be cleaner. Cleaner? It's literally pixel art. It's not going to be cleaner. True, I can't just have it laced in edging. Fuck. Edged in lace. I need... Fuck. God damn it. But that wouldn't be as fun. But what if it was all detailed? Bird slander. Good old-fashioned bird slander. It's not a conversation unless bird slander has come up, truly. In this house, we slander one specific bird. All other birds are okay. There's dogs yelling. They're getting rowdy. They probably need to go on another walk. I generally don't know when to stop for the night. I'm almost hitting 2:30, which is pretty good. So maybe I'll go 2 or 3 hours? How's that feeling? And fuck that one bird in particular. Indeed. That bird in particular can go to hell. Well, that's a little strong, but still. You get it. That is a bird that does work for the bourgeoisie. Ugh. I do like how it looks when I zoom out, though. I'm not mad at it. Which just inspires me to continue the process. I think this needs to be different, though. I don't know different in what way, but different. I think he does. Absolutely. He works at fucking AEW, last I heard. Emotionally, he works for the bourgeoisie. Working for the bourgeoisie does not mean you're well off in life. It means you're a fucking bootlicker. I think that's the true meaning. What am I getting? What am I? Lake Cell goes pretty good. I really like how this turned out. But now I'm on to the ruffles, and we are experiencing some fatigue. I like how it looks. I think it looks really cool when you zoom out. Ugh, yeah. The ruffles hurt me. Doing lace in perspective on ruffles hurts me more. But we're living. Don't tattle on me. Of course the lace is white. It's a white lace. Because a lot of historical lace is white. You know? What? What's wrong with it being white? Why is that a problem? I mean, yeah, the colored line art on for white is probably going to be a problem for the details, but like, it'll just be a dark white. Have fun with your toxic Dead by Daylight matches. I love you. Go, kick some losers. Love you. Mwah. See, Sam agrees with me. White lace is, what's wrong with white lace? It's just that the lines, when they're colored, aren't gonna be as visible as they could be. But it'll just be a dark white. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I believe in me. I believe in me, even if you don't. You definitely know, you know, this history in particular, you're so educated on. Totally. You know all about it, man. I trust your judgment. Without question. Oh, it's a shame that this stream isn't gonna have live chat replay, like the on-screen chat for the VOD. Aww, you believe in my skills? Thank you. I believe in my sanity. I'm so fucking sane. I'm so sane. I'm always... Fuck. Ignore this. Ignore this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm so sane. I just... Is that... Yes, okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Figuring out each... At least I didn't decide to make all these... Okay. Well, I did do shapes within those round pieces, but for these round pieces, I just did other round pieces. I didn't go in and do, like, the circles and the line details I did in those ones. Those ones are supposed to be more complicated. So, I had to... I wonder how long I've been working on this, like, in general. Ooh! Never mind. Not looking at that. Nope. It's a lot longer than I thought that would be. Cool. Probably should have expected it, but I wasn't expecting it. Fucking jump scare, dude. I wonder why the dogs are yelling. I wonder if they're trying to play with each other. One of them doesn't want to play. That's usually why they yell. Oh, I should have asked Griffin while he was here what what chat symbols I should use for, like, beside people's names for, like, different ranks. Does anyone else in chat have an idea of what I should do for that? Because we were thinking crowns, but, you know, that's basic. I was thinking maybe character, like, faces, but maybe that's too complicated because they are pretty small symbols. I don't know. Ah! Hello, Mother! The dogs are playing with each other, and they're yelling. I'm glad they're playing with each other. I'm glad it's not just one of them yelling at the other. Also, very, very funny that she can hear me from downstairs. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know what to do for the chat symbols. I'm on multiple platforms. I don't know. Yeah, I could start with crowns. That's probably reasonable. Probably more reasonable. If you want to be reasonable about it. You're right. It's not like I'm really just making the, like, founder symbol for, like, people who've been here since the beginning. That's about it. It's not like I'm making sub-crowns or anything for people who have, like, given money. Because I don't expect that people will. Here's another problem. So I did big half circles here. The big loops. I kind of want the ruffles to be a little more delicate and, like, do really small ones like I did here. That's gonna take more time though. But look, I've already started. It's too late. I don't need your opinion. It's fine. Oh boy. Hey, I'm taking into practice zooming out more frequently than I usually would. Usually I would not zoom out as much and check my work, which I really should be in the habit of doing more, because it's good practice. It's a good thing to do, to check your work, but it also requires doubting myself and remembering to do that, and not my strong suit. The other hard part is making the little squigglies consistent. Consistency is also not my strong suit. I'm getting better at consistency though, I feel like, especially in character faces. I feel like I've been working it a lot more. Once I've drawn a character enough, it settles into the proper state of their face, and it usually looks very different from the first time I drew them, but their design develops as you draw them more and more, and you kind of do things from memory and things get slightly changed, and then that becomes part of the memory and it self-refines their design. It's an interesting process to watch in my work, I think, and most people's work, I guess. This is true. It is, technically speaking, closer to 18th or 17th century era inspiration, so a little inconsistency makes sense. Even in machined lace, there's inconsistencies. Not to drag machine lace, but it's not nearly as nice as historical lace is in terms of quality. It is usually pretty consistent. There are little things, but it's just like the quality that's usually pretty bad. Or not as good as it could be. You know, real lace is just something special. Just like, what's the fabric? Tulle. Real tulle is so much nicer than than modern tool. It's just bro's a lace expert. We just, you know, we watch a lot of people who do historical dress. Yeah. They talk a lot about fabrics and lace and shit. So you pick up on things. Such is the Tism way. Okay. I'm gonna do another, like, I'm gonna do another row like this, do some sort of shape in here, do something here, and then I'm gonna have it like lighter, like this kind of lighter, more compact lace there. That's the current plan, and I have to start paying attention to this, the wave and length of the lace as it's in different parts of space, which is not going to be easy. But we work. We do what we must because we can. This reminds me, doing this reminds me a lot of when I used to draw on my arms and hands, and I'd, you know, draw out patterns that would sort of, you know, spread out and turn on themselves and shit. Just a lot of working with shapes. So it is kind of familiar like that, which I think is nice. It is a little bit comforting like that. Oh, but we have a lot of work to do. So much work to do. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting to see what this is like once it's uploaded to YouTube. By the way, I upload all my VODs onto YouTube. So, if ever, you know, you miss a stream and you just really need my company, you can always go to YouTube. I think maybe I want to do like a world building stream soon, I think. I don't know if that's gonna be, that probably won't be next week, because it's still, you know, ArtFight and I still want to get things done, but is it easier to go across for each row along the whole span rather than work all the way down? You can plug this again. Yes, slave. Hell yeah, plug. I find it easier to go across the row. I don't know if it is easier, but I find it easier because then I don't lose track of, I get a better sense of how many rows I need to do, basically. And how much space I have left. Like, I need to squish this quite a lot. And it's nice to know that now. But yes, I think I want to do world building soon. I'm thinking I might, I don't know what I'll do it for. I think I'll go into Dominium, which needs a new name. Hi Mal, I hope your shift was okay. I hope it wasn't too long. Yes, the lace it's coming together. It's all coming together. So them's my thoughts. I have a handful of them. Dominium is a sci-fi world. It needs a new name. If you have any cool sci-fi universe names, throw them at me. It's just very heavy sci-fi. I don't know which part of it we could work on I could work on stream. We could work on stream. I might just do a bunch of alien designs on stream. That could be really fun. That would probably be the best way to do it, because then I could still draw instead of having people look at Word documents. I'm glad you love my thoughts. My thoughts are all over the place. I do really like alien design and thinking about all the wacky things you can do with biology, even if it's kind of fantasy biology. I have quite a few spacemens. I have some fun spacemens. The Aloha are pretty good. Maybe I'll draw one of them, even though they already exist. I don't need to world build on them, but I love them. They're funny. I have so many extraterrestrial Borbos and I need more. So perhaps we will, at some point soon, make some extraterrestrials together. I think that's a good bonding exercise. Space shanties. Space fish. We'll make some space fish. We'll talk about some space shanties. What do you do with a drunk space pirate? Already best space shanty, but you know, you can always make more. More the merrier. That's the wrong shape. There we go. Oh yeah, you did! Oh, I remember that! Fuck yeah! Oh man, we need all the space shanties. We need to collect them. Like playing cards. What do we do with a drunk space pirate? What do we do with a drunk space pirate? What do we do with a drunk space pirate early in the morning? Wow, them's just pixels. 10 p.m. You noticed my 10 p.m. alarm. Welcome folks to 10 p.m. Just in case you needed to know, my phone reminded you. It is 10 p.m. Should I do the world building next week or the week after? I don't know. Because maybe I'll try and finish this in the week. So for the stream, we can do some world building. Could be fun. You'll get to witness my horrific handwriting. Could be a fun experiment. And I might make that a regular thing, where like some weeks it's just like drawing like this, and other weeks it's specifically world building. That could be really interesting to do. Have sort of different programming. I will think about that for sure. I do think I might be done for tonight. Yeah, mostly because I really have to go to the bathroom. and I have for a little while, but I've been ignoring it because I haven't wanted to get up because I don't have my Be Right Back screen out on my mom's Mac yet. Which PBS motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, we're practically at 3 hours. I'm gonna call it. Ugh. I hope you guys had fun here. I hope we had a good time. I hope you enjoyed my nonsense. You should do a halftime. I probably really should. I that would be reasonable. The only reason I didn't do a break is because I don't have my Be Right Back screen up. Here, this guy'll keep you company while we're chatting. Yeah, so that's the only reason I didn't do a break today. I will have that screen up by the time I stream next week. So, and I'll probably have it starting soon. I'll have to review what the sound situation is like here and how the music is and see what I can do about that. Next week, I think we'll probably do the world building stream, and that'll be fun. We'll talk about aliens. I'll talk about random scientific terms I've picked up and maybe pick up some more. And we can, build a little planet and some aliens together and figure out where they fit into the world. Thank you for the chant. I will look at the chant. I think that's it. I think that's all. Thank you guys for being here. It's been good. I've been enjoying it today. And I feel like you went well. See you all later, and good night. Mwah!